Hi, and welcome back to another edition of Haydn's Reviews, the show I give the honest thoughts on the films I see, and I'm your host, Haydn Elmore. With the release of Avengers Infinity War on the horizon, I thought this would be the perfect time for me to discuss my top 5 favorite films in the everlasting Marvel Cinematic Universe. This has been a universe that has and continues to provide hit after hit for the last 10 years, that has films consisting of great characters, fun action and humor, and something that gives both fans and non-fans something to latch onto, and most of their films seem to reflect on that statement. Now, of course, this is only my list. If you agree with me or disagree with me, then that's fine. Just keep an eye out that this is only what I think the best this universe has to what I think this universe has the best to offer. But before I get to the main list, I have a quick honorable mentions to discuss real quick. The Captain America trilogy, consisting of the first Avenger, the Winter Soldier, and Civil War, Iron Man 3, and Spider-Man Homecoming are worthy films to be mentioned upon here. But for now, let's get on to my actual list. Coming in at number 5 is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. Talk about a film that knows how to have fun at every shot it got. James Gunn presented a space opera featuring a bunch of characters no one outside of the people who read the comics knew about, and successfully made them into household names thanks to its great writing that balances humor and heart upon its characters. It has fun action sequences, colorful visuals, a terrific soundtrack, and going against the typical formula the MCU is known for, and bringing its own voice to the table while still providing something new and creative to the universe. It's a pure thrill ride from start to finish. Coming in at number 4, I have Black Panther. I already did a detailed review on this back when it came out, so I won't say too much here. But I will say that Ryan Coogler had brought a new ground to this universe by giving it a new type of a celebration of the black culture and making everything about the visual presentation of the world both visually authentic and thematically impactful with its themes and its characters. In addition to having the best villain in the MCU so far with Killmonger and being more political upon what it's teaching, it's hard not to see why it did a monstrous success at the box office. Coming in at number 3, I have Thor Ragnarok. If we're talking about the funniest film of the MCU, then I'd say this film would take the cake. Simply because Taika Waititi took everything about the previous Thor films and destroyed them into self-aware parodies in a way that's both fun, energetic, colorful, and downright hilarious, which makes it all great thanks to its great writing that has that Taika Waititi flavor sprinkled everywhere. Everyone in the cast having a blast with the roles, especially Chris Hemsworth as Thor. It has colorful worlds at every site and capturing that crazy, over-the-top 80s feeling to near perfection. And it also gave me Korg.
I'm Korg, this is me. We're gonna jump on that spaceship and get out of here. Wanna come?
Who I never thought I would needed in my life. Now, number 2 is the one that started it all, Iron Man. This came out 10 years ago, and every time I rewatch it, it holds up very strong. That's because of its special way of presenting its origin story to new heights, thanks to its fantastic writing, terrific directing, crushful cinematography, a lot of heart and care sprinkled at every chance it got, and of course Robert Downey Jr.'s charismatic performance that nailed the persona of Tony Stark to perfection. Trust me, if it wasn't for this film, we would not be here talking about the MCU, and I'm glad it's held up very strong to this day. And finally, number 1 is one I surprised myself that this top Iron Man is my favorite film in the MCU, and that is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Words cannot describe how truly amazing this film is, and something that the MCU can't recapture again, because James Gunn took everything that made the first film so great and expanded upon something personal and impactful. This has some of the best visuals the universe has to offer. It has a great soundtrack as always, a strong sense of humor, and most importantly, the growth of these characters facing personal struggles and the eternal themes about family, abuse, relationships, parents, the destruction of toxic masculinity, finding the inner self, and bringing peace to others that is so relatable and emotional that I'm shocked that they allowed James Gunn to do this. But man, did it pay off so effectively that it would be hard for any film in this universe that would top it, which is why it only adds to the fact that Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is the best film in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And that's all I got for this list. I'll try my best to do a review for Infinity War once that comes along. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.